So in here where we are right now, this was actually of a borough-based shop. It's probably got about 3-4 feet worth of sand and dirt in here right now. You can see where a lot of their equipment, tables, things like that are just piled up right where I'm at right now. This store will probably never be opened again. They'll probably end up just tearing this whole building down, but they have really great cheeseburgers in here. Fried shrimp, French fries. I mean, all the food you want when you come to Rockaway Beach. And it was just torn open like a sardine can. You can see actually right in here where soda machines were just uprooted. That's their oven right there. That thing weighs probably 500 pounds, and it was just devastated and moved. Let me get out of here before I get myself in trouble. Move on to the next. I'm really trying to get up on the boardwalk here. I really want to try to get I want you guys to really see this before the signal starts to drop and break up. So I actually have my hotspot out in my hand right now as I'm trying to walk up here. And as I get right here, it starts to drop already. It's like somebody doesn't want me to come up here and show you this. We know that's not true, but it's funny to think about that. This apartment building right here, you can see where the security gates were torn off. They've already started their cleanup efforts, but I mainly just wanted to really just do a walkthrough. I want you guys to see what you're not seeing on the news, you're not seeing on the press. I mean, look at this car. I mean, you know, this van, these cars on this block are just completely devastated, uprooted and lifted. I'll try to bring another broadcast this weekend to you guys. Hopefully, maybe cell phone signals will be better or be worse. You just don't know. really don't know what to really say. I mean, it's every time you walk down here and you walk by and you see a lot of all this damage and this destruction. I mean, this is the person who lives in this house is a scrapper, and you can see they've been just cleaning up. These are all someone's washers, dryers, and they just pick it all up and he scraps it. People are rebuilding. People are starting to clean up and recover. It's going to be a long road ahead of all of us. That car you see right there was just complete. That wasn't a car accident. That wasn't a person who crashed and had to get extricated out of it. That car was rolled there and placed there by the water, the surge and the waves. And its roof was just peeled open like a sardine can. Absolutely incredible. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually turn around and start making my way back uptown again. It's actually really, really cold today, and my hands are actually starting to go numb, believe it or not. So I'm going to walk up a little bit more. But I just wanted to kind of give everyone this insider's view. I mean, I wanted to give everyone a view of what we are going through. I mean, you don't see newscasts, you don't see the newscasters walking the streets of Rockaway showing you live on raw, unedited footage. I haven't seen this yet. Now, we've been 18 days without power, heat, and it's just been an experience that I will never forget. I mean, it's been I don't even know. I mean, I'm just so out of it. You almost feel a little defeated. You can see on this building here where the water line was up to. In this particular spot here was probably about up to there. It was about 4 feet. But to the street, it's probably, you get another foot. So it's probably about 5 feet in this area. Really want to take the time to just apologize to everyone. I know everyone who has joined me my last couple of broadcasts probably expect better reporting out of me. I'm defeated. I can't, it's just me, like with everyone else here in Rockaway. I mean, it just really starts to impact you. It starts to build up, you know what I mean? And I'm not the same person I used to be anymore. This is my personal account. I just mentally, emotionally, everything, you just feel like you're defeated, you know? It's just, you want to do more, but you can't. You know, the only thing I feel that I could do is just bring you these live broadcasts, you know, to show you how things are progressing. I mean, it's progress, slow progress, but it's progress. I'm going to go ahead and cross here. Got blow in my hands here, they're going numb, so I apologize. Today is definitely a cold day. Hopefully it'll be warmer this weekend and I can bring you guys another broadcast. For those of you who are just joining me, it's your first time viewing, I'm Donald Devanzo. I'm in Rockaway Beach, New York. I was bringing the pre-coverage before Hurricane Sandy got here. I was bringing you the coverage as Hurricane Sandy made landfall. And I was bringing you post relief and recovery footage. Wanted to kind of show you this really quick. That's the water line. It's about 5 feet high, right in this one spot right here where I'm standing. To the street, if you look at to the arch of the street, you're looking at about, I don't know, probably upwards of 6 feet in this one particular spot right here. So just imagine the torrents of water as they were surging up this block 5-6 feet, and just boom, smack right into these buildings. They had nowhere else to go but go left or go right. And you could just tell it just completely destroyed and just devastated these buildings and resulted in power lines going down and fires. A lot of volunteer or paid ambulance squads from throughout New York City or New York are here. This is Wyandanch in Wheatley Heights. again, I'd just like to ask everyone, like to thank everyone for joining me again. I was hoping to be able to do a better broadcast today, but 4G LTE signals from Verizon seem to fade out when you get to the boardwalk. And I really wanted to walk kind of up the boardwalk all the way to 124th Street. I was only able to make it to 120th. Signals again are really patchy today, so hopefully maybe on my next broadcast they will be better. Mayor Michael Bloomberg and the city of New York have really been sugarcoating, the damages in Rockaway, and a lot of places, that they're not really covering them, and they're not really letting people that are the most important people that should come into certain areas and see this in certain places. Hopefully I don't get smacked up by this guy. A lot of hard-working individuals have come here to Rockaway Beach to help us dig out. If after seeing some of this devastation, it's the first time you've seen it, and you want to help, you come out to Rockaway on the weekend, help a neighbor, that's what it's been here. It's been people helping people, neighbor helping neighbor. Neighbors that have never spoke to each other before have just been there to help each other out, keep an eye on each other's personal belongings, possessions when one has to go somewhere. Whatever the case may be, they've been just helping each other. That's definitely an amazing thing about this community. Everyone bands together in times of need like this. Waiting for this truck to go by so I can continue on. Let's see if I walk around the front here. Excuse me. I want to plant this thought into your heads. For those of you who aren't from around here, but I just want to pose you this question. Just so you can think about it. What would you do for 18 days without power? Without the basic essentials that we sometimes take for granted. What would you do? This is probably got to be one of my worst broadcasts that I've done since I started doing this. And I don't know if it's because I'm just so exhausted and just defeated, or what it is. All of this is just really taking its toll on me. It's taking its toll on the community. My neighbors, friends, family, everybody that lives around, here in Rockaway, Brooklyn, New Jersey. Anybody, so many, millions and millions of people that were affected by this. Not just Rockaway Beach. My hometown, Toms River, Seaside Heights, it was devastated. The piers collapsed. Roller coasters are into the ocean. I haven't even been there. I don't have the heart. Rockaway Beach is is a shore town, just like Seaside Heights, Point Pleasant, all those areas. Only difference with Rockaway Beach versus other places is that it is a highly densely populated area. So the boulevard that I'm walking up right now, this is Rockaway Beach Boulevard. On my last broadcast, this entire boulevard from 108th Street all the way to 102nd was just littered with dead and disabled vehicles. And this has got really cleaned up. I mean, which is great. It's great to show you guys, the progress, and I think that's what's really all about. It's about the resolve of the people of New York, Queens, especially Rockaway Beach, Queens. It's our resolve that the next day people are out here with shovels, digging themselves out. I mean, it's the city, the Queens, Rockaway. They're strong. They're strong people. Very strong Irish community. A lot of Irish around here. And a lot of different races and creeds. Doesn't make a difference, but it's the community was built on in times of need like this, just banding together and rebuilding. I'm actually going to pan over here really quick, see if you guys can see through the fence when I come up here. There is, right there, what you see, between this fence right there is chunks of boardwalk, a huge piece of boardwalk that washed into this parking lot. I do have to say it's impressive how quickly people have cleaned up. I mean, let me show you kind of the inside of this car right here. I don't know how well you can see, but that car had water over the dashboard. The beach is inside this car. Key Food. This is the local grocery store not too far from my house right here. Chances are pretty good they're not going to be open for a long time if they ever open up again. I mean, I know I've been seeing them clean out the last couple of days, but there's a lot of damage in both Key Food here and the other grocery store which is up the way. I do have to say that Stop and Shop was absolutely incredible. The Stop and Shop Corporation had their store up and running, fully stocked again, running on generator power for the community, knowing that people had to buy their daily essentials. Stop and Shop had themselves back up and running in a week, which that in itself is just incredible. Verizon had trucks here within 48 hours putting up mobile cell towers. I really don't know what else to really say. I wanted to kind of just bring you guys just this update, this broadcast. I was hoping to be able to, certain people that I particularly that contacted me saying they wanted to be interviewed, I want to kind of get their personal accounts. They fizzled out. They were kind of a no call, no show today when I followed up with them this morning. So I wasn't able to do that. So I kind of had to, improvise my broadcast again today. See here in this parking lot, a lot of cars that were damaged by debris. Huge chunks taken out of cars, just smashed up and destroyed. Excuse me. I do have to say that they've really done one hell of a job kind of cleaning up. I mean, we're looking at 18 days later, and you see the paint on the streets again. Still cars littering the street, but those of you who joined me today, I really like to thank you. I really appreciate you joining me today. Again, I was hoping for a better broadcast. This is not one of my better ones. I don't know if it's because I planned for it, where all the other times it was kind of improvised, so maybe that's what it was. But I did plan for this broadcast as far as trying to get people to interview and get their personal accounts. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. It is a Friday, though, so that could probably be another reason why. But for those of you who did join me today, I really appreciate it. If you'd like to help with the relief and recovery efforts here in Rockaway, you can make a donation to Occupy Sandy. They have a donation page, which you'll find a link at the bottom of my event description. You can also follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/Donald.D'Avanzo. Basically, what I'm doing now is I'm making my way back to my side of town here. But things are getting better. Things are improving. Baby steps. That's all I gotta say is baby steps. And I do thank everyone for joining me today. Taking time during, maybe it's your lunch break or you're just waking up. Wherever you may hail from, I appreciate it. Please definitely feel free to follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/Donald.D'Avanzo. So the spelling of my name, you can just type that in off of this page. I promise that next time I do a broadcast, I'll bring a better one. I'm just really, honestly tell you the truth, I'm out of it. I mean, I'm exhausted. I'm beat up. I'm defeated. You want to call it that? So this is Donald D'Avanzo, the Rockaway Beach, New York Eye Reporter, coming to you live from Rockaway Beach, New York, bringing you just this walkthrough update of Rockaway Beach and how things stand now. But thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. I tried my best to bring a good broadcast, try to plan out. I wanted to interview some people, but some people I did speak with are just kind of no shows, which is understandable. It is a Friday.